Hi folks, how you doing? This is Mike Stinnett, and this is the Office for Truth program. As you saw in the title, Greg Laurie's number one false teaching, and that's the rapture. Greg Laurie, like a lot of other end times theologians, says that everything's been fulfilled leading us up to the rapture, and that we can be raptured any day now. They get that from Hal Lindsey and the late great Planet Earth, because that was a 60s fad they've been carrying over. Greg Laurie came out of Calvary Chapel. That's where Chuck Smith got it at. So Greg Laurie and others, especially Calvary Chapel, have been preaching that for years, decades actually, that everything's been fulfilled leading up to the rapture. That's not true. Israel becoming a nation in 1948 and getting back their capital at Jerusalem in 1967 was just God's promises. They're His chosen people, and He just took them from not being a nation and having a homeland to giving them back their homeland and Jerusalem, because that's how much He loves them. And it's just continuing His promises to the Jewish people. They're His chosen people, so He's never going to change His mind, and the church hasn't replaced them. And so it's just awesome. And number two, the second reason that Greg Laurie is it's a false teaching, the rapture, is because the 12th apostle hasn't been revealed yet, and apostles are for the church. And what they did there in the book of Acts is, everybody knows, after Judas betrayed Christ, they were down to 11. So they looked around and they read the scripture, Psalm 109, and said, let another take his office, so we have to fulfill it. Well, because they can't figure it out, from only 5 words, they made up that criteria. Now they can make up a criteria to have elders and bishops and deacons and people to serve in the church, no problem. But you can't use that technique to fulfill prophecy, because there's no in the scripture where that's ever been done before, nor will ever be due. You can never do that. So that's simply why it's not been fulfilled yet. The 12th apostle is for the 21st century. Mathias was one person, but the person in the 21st century is a whole different person. And through that, the gospel is going to go forward across the whole world again in this incredible way, and it's going to be awesome. And so it's not about the rapture any time now. And think about this. As this particular prophecy gets more conversations and more people start hearing about it, and more people are talking about it, what do you mean the 12th apostle? And they start going back to that particular prophecy, Acts chapter 1, verse 20, and that whole thing that they did, you're not going to be able to counter with the rapture. No. It's the rapture. People want to see the gospel go forward. They don't want to hear about the rapture. They want to see the gospel go forward. And so it's going to be awesome stuff. So again, this is the Office for Truth program. My name is Mike Stinnett, and thank you for watching.